How's it going, everybody? I know it's been a while since I put up my last video. That was about a week ago a week and a half ago. So I'm back, and we're going to be discussing Despicable Me. Yeah, I know last video I said that I was going to do the Book of Eli, but I am going to do the Book of Eli, but I did get to go see Despicable Me in 3D, so I'm going to talk about that first, and I'll drop by, I'll say some things about the Book of Eli, in case you were still wondering what my take on that was. So once again, my name is Brent, this is Bridgetown, and this is a guy's point of view on what they think Despicable Me was like. Despicable Me! Wow, okay. First thing, the Minions, great idea. Those guys are hilarious. The entire movie had me laughing with these guys. Anytime these guys were in the shot, they were doing something funny, or they were just, if they were standing there, it was in a funny way. I think that the Minions made the movie almost as much as everything else did. If you guys don't know by now, the story is the most evil person in the world, Gru.
He punched my shark!
He is like the #1 baddest guy out there. There's a new up-and-coming guy. He has to go and try and outdo him. The younger guy comes over and kind of takes over, starts beating him up a little bit. But he eventually gets back at the guy. He adopts the 3 little girls, and you grow to love these 3 girls, and you see how heartwarming this character is, Gru. The 3 girls, adorable, by the way, especially the youngest one, and we all know the little clip that gets thrown around everywhere.
He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die!
All you gotta do is knock down that spaceship there.
Aww.
My porn.
It's so fluffy!
Yeah, it's hilarious. It's funny. The entire movie, it's great. If I have to rate it out of 1 out of 10, for a guy, if you're going to go alone, which I doubt you will for this movie, but if you go alone, you're going to enjoy the movie. It's going to take you back. I'm going to give it, for just a guy going by himself, you know, a 7.5. If you're taking a date to this movie because you don't want to be the typical, I want to go watch a horror movie, I want to go watch an action movie because nothing really is out there, except for Inception, which I'm going to go watch soon, and you'll get a review here, then I'd give it about 8, 8.5, because it's going to show a little sensitivity and a little, you know, on your end, and it's going to bring that date a little bit closer to you. If you're going to take kids, oh man, the kids are going to love it. The kids enjoy this movie. It was great from start to finish. Now, if you are going to go watch this movie and you have an iPhone or an Android phone, I personally have the Droid, I would go and download the Best Buy app from the, I guess, iTunes store for iPhone and the Android market for the Android phones. With that, you turn it on at the beginning of the movie, it kills all the volume on your phone, you just let it play, and at the end of the movie when the credits start, there's a little part where the Minions come out and they start doing this little skit kind of thing, and it's pretty funny if you don't even look at what they're, because you can't understand what they're saying. But if you have the app, you can actually see the dialogue on your screen of what they're doing. So, in my opinion, I'd go get it just because it makes it just that little bit more funnier to understand what they're saying at the end of the movie. I'm not going to tell you what they're saying, but if I were you, if you saw it already, you didn't have the app, go get the app, go watch it again. It's worth the, 5 minutes, in the credits to go ahead and watch that. So that's my take on Despicable Me. And so I'm going to go into the Book of Eli. The Book of Eli, I got it on DVD, Blu-ray actually. It's about, the story is a pretty good story. If you guys don't know by now, it's a story about Denzel Washington. He is carrying the book. And you don't find out till later on in the movie that it's a Bible. Now, throughout the entire movie, they call it, at one point they call it a weapon, not a regular book. And I would see that as when we were talking about a weapon, I was thinking about maybe the nuclear codes for unexploded ordnance that the U.S. had or something like that, or the President's book or something like that. Come to find out, it's actually an actual Bible, and the whole point that they were trying to get this Bible, this book, is because it makes people believe in something that they had not believed in or didn't even know about for many, many, many years. Sick twist in the end, they almost killed Denzel Washington. The guy, the evil guy, gets his book. He goes back, he sits down to open it. He opens the book. Little does he know, it is in Braille. And nobody knows how to read Braille anymore. There are only a selected few people that know how to read Braille. And Denzel Washington happened to be one of them. You don't know why he can or why he cannot, or why he can read Braille, but he says that he had heard a voice that told him to go to this place, and at this place, under the rubble, there was the book. A lot of people speculated that he was, in fact, blind, but there are a couple scenes in the movie where it's pretty impossible for him to have done what he did, him being blind. So I think he just went there and learned. He found the book in a Braille Institute, and he actually, learned how to read Braille, and he read the book, and then he was charged to walk the book out to Alcatraz Island, where they're rebuilding kind of society. Great movie. I thought I was going to be a little disappointed, and actually it's really damn good. I'm going to give that an 8.5 on the Guy meter. And I would definitely go out. It's a definite buy. It's definitely a movie you want to have in your collection. So go out there, check it out, and if you guys have any comments, concerns, questions, anything about anything I've said, please leave me a comment below, or send your video response. I'm pretty surprised at the, few people that have, commented me or have rated me or anything like that. I'm, pleasantly surprised, I should say. And I'm going to continue doing these videos, and hopefully I get some more responses from you guys. So, for now, this is Brent from Bridgetown, signing off, and the next movie I'm going to do is going to be Inception. So, look for that coming up soon, alright guys? You guys have a good day. Bye.